convention has not even started yet, but Debbie Wasserman Schultz's forced resignation from the DNC already causing chaos in the streets of Philadelphia.
So what kind of fallout can we expect? Here to weigh in, Democratic strategist Karine Jean-Pierre and managing editor of the Washington Free Beacon, Aaron McLean. Thank you both for joining us this morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, guys.
So let's begin with the statement from Clinton. This is what she had to say about Wasserman Schultz joining her campaign. She says, "I'm grateful to Debbie for getting the Democratic Party to this year's historic convention in Philadelphia. I am glad that she has agreed to serve as an honorary chair of my campaign's 50-state program to gain ground and elect Democrats in every part of the country." So, Karine, she may be stepping down as the DNC chair, but she apparently already has another job with Clinton.
Oh, that part I didn't know. But look, we were talking about if this was chaotic week or it's going to be a chaotic week. Look, it's not chaotic, but it's definitely a distraction on the eve on the convention here. But look, Democrats, one thing that they're very good at is unifying their base, which they're going to do. Bernie Sanders is speaking tonight. He already endorsed Hillary Clinton, as we all know, and he's going to lean in the same way she did for then Senator Obama back in 2008. And he's going to unify his voters, his delegates, and it'll be a stark difference to what we saw last week with Ted Cruz, who said to his voters that they need to vote in their conscience.
Well, the reality, though, is, Aaron, this is all anybody's talking about. This is the official day of the DNC kicking off today in Philadelphia. Hillary Clinton wanted it to be about her message, about her campaign, and yet this is what we're focused on.
That is indeed the reality. It's terrible timing for the DNC. It couldn't possibly be worse. This move to make Wasserman Schultz the kind of sacrificial lamb to mollify Sanders and his supporters in the progressive wing of the party in the aftermath of this email leak will probably work as far as Bernie himself is concerned. I think we all expect that he will not withdraw his endorsement of Clinton, but that by no means requires all of his supporters or the real left wing of the party to fall in line. And I think it's perfectly acceptable for us to expect some more blowback this week here in Philadelphia.
So, Karine, with all the talk of the GOP disarray, which party do you think is really more divided, the Democrats or the Republicans? I can guess what you have to say.
Well, like I said earlier, back on this past Friday, you had the GOP nominee at a press conference stating that, hey, I'm going to fund a super PAC, probably put $20 million of my own money to go after my rivals, one of them being the governor of Ohio. And as we've all heard, the road to the White House is through Ohio, especially for Republicans. So I think I'm just going to leave it there, and that speaks for itself.
Aaron, how does the Democratic Party go ahead? How do they come together? Because obviously the Bernie Sanders supporter, they're a big chunk of the party, and they're furious right now.
I mean, they're going to come together by putting a lot of their leading officials on the stage saying nice things about Hillary Clinton. I don't really think that's going to be completely effective with the hardest core of Bernie supporters. I mean, it's certainly true that the Republicans have their divisions, but the fact of those divisions, the huge story that Trump's insurgency has been this past year, has drawn attention away from, I think, an equally interesting story on the Democratic side. This huge division within the party. It is huge. It is real. This email leak means that it's going to be on display all this week.
And Karine, what do you think they need to do to come together?
I think they need to definitely look. Bernie Sanders is going to speak this week. So is Elizabeth Warren, who is a big leader in the progressive wing of the party. And I think that's going to help and unify the party. And we also have a progressive platform that both Hillary and the Bernie side came together and made that happen. I'm not going to give rhetoric and say that it's not a distraction. It is definitely a distraction, and it is absolutely unfortunate. But we are going to unify behind Hillary Clinton. We are good at that. We know how to do that. We did it in 2008 when it was a lot more contentious. And so we'll see that by the end of the week on Thursday, by Thursday.
All right, Karine Jean-Pierre, Aaron McLean, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks very
guys.
much.